Your first $1,000 online can come from Claude AI. But fake AI side hustles keep beginners broke. The money is in one tiny product. Here's the beginner workflow. I used Claude AI to build simple digital products, and I got to my first $1,000 faster than expected. Not from a huge course, not from an app, not from some fake automation trick. I'll show you the system I used. First, I'll show why it worked. Then I'll break down every step. Most beginners want to make money online. That part makes sense. The mistake is what they build first. They start with a giant idea. They try to build a full business. They watch 20 tutorials, then they buy another course, then they research again, and nothing gets shipped. That's the real problem. If you don't ship, you don't learn. You don't see what buyers click. You don't see what they skip. You don't see what they actually pay for. That's where beginners get stuck. They're not lazy. They're not dumb. They're usually just building the wrong thing. They chase perfect products. They try to sell everything. They copy random AI side hustle ideas from social media. They skip validation. Then they spend days on logos and colors. It feels productive, but it doesn't create sales. Claude works best as a product engine, not as a magic money button. That difference matters. Claude can help you move faster. It can clean up messy ideas. It can build outlines. It can organize templates. It can help package an offer, but it can't save a product nobody wants. The win comes from speed and focus. You need a simple product, you need fast testing, and you need one clear buyer problem. That's the whole play. The product I sold was simple. It wasn't a course. It wasn't custom software. It wasn't a big tool. It was a small digital template. The buyer could use it the same day. That's why it worked. It solved one painful problem. It helped small creators plan better content, not with vague advice, not with motivational quotes. It gave them a ready-to-use system. They could open it, fill it in, and publish. That's the part most people miss. People don't buy information by itself. They buy speed, they buy clarity, they buy relief from one specific problem. The buyer was easy to understand. They were creators trying to post consistently. They had ideas, but they had no structure. They wanted content that could attract buyers. They didn't want another long course. They wanted a shortcut. So I gave them one. The first version was small. It had a content planning framework. It had idea prompts. It had posting angles. It had a weekly schedule. It had examples they could copy. That was enough. Most beginners make products too big. Big products create more work. More work creates delays. Delays kill momentum. Small products sell because they're easy to understand. The buyer knows what they're getting. The result feels close, the risk feels low. So the purchase feels easier. The first proof came fast, not because the product was perfect, because the offer was clear. Someone saw the problem. They saw the product, they understood the result, then they bought it. After that, I didn't rebuild everything. I watched what people clicked, I watched what they asked, I watched what led to sales. Then I improved those parts. That's the fastest path. You don't need a perfect first product. You need a product people can react to. That reaction tells you what to fix. No reaction means the idea may be weak. Clicks without sales means the offer is unclear. Sales mean you keep going. That's the feedback loop. Claude makes the loop faster, but you still need the loop. Now let's break down the process. Step 1 is product research. This is where most people rush. They ask Claude for random product ideas, then they pick whatever sounds cool. Wrong move. You don't start with product ideas. You start with buyer pain. Pain creates demand. Demand creates sales. Ask a better question. Who has an annoying problem right now? Not someday, not in theory, right now. I used Claude to find buyer pain points, but I didn't ask broad questions. Broad questions give weak answers. Don't ask for the best AI side hustles. You'll get generic ideas. Ask about one buyer group: freelance designers, Etsy sellers, fitness coaches, beginner YouTubers, local service businesses. Then ask Claude for repeated problems. That word matters, repeated. A one-time complaint means very little. Repeated complaints show real demand. Use this prompt. List painful weekly problems this buyer faces. Then rank which ones they would pay to solve. That gives you better raw material. Next, turn those pains into product ideas. If creators struggle with planning, make a planner. If Etsy sellers struggle with listings, make a listing template. If coaches struggle with onboarding, make a client kit. If freelancers struggle with proposals, make a proposal pack. See the pattern? The product isn't random. It connects to a workflow. A good digital product fits something they already do. They're already trying to finish a task. Your product helps them do it faster. That's why templates work. They reduce thinking, they reduce mistakes, they reduce friction at the start. Claude is great for spotting these opportunities, but you still need to reject weak ideas. Weak ideas sound fun, but they don't have buyer pressure. A random AI art prompt pack might sell, but the market is crowded, the buyer is vague, the result is unclear. That makes it hard for beginners. A stronger idea links to money, time, or stress. Money is strong, time is strong, avoiding embarrassment is strong, getting clients is strong, getting organized can work. Feeling inspired is usually weak. That filter can save months. When Claude gives you ideas, rank them. Which ideas solve urgent problems? Which have clear buyers? Which can become a small template? Which can be explained in one sentence? That last one is powerful. If you can't explain it fast, don't build it. Here's a clear example: a content planner for new coaches. That makes sense right away. Here's a vague one: a productivity system for modern digital creators. What does that even mean? Vague products don't sell fast. Clear products get clicks. After research, pick one idea. Not 5, not 3, 1. Beginners fail when they split attention. They create a store with 10 weak products. Then they wonder why nothing sells. One product gets better faster. One product gets clearer faster. One product teaches you faster. That's how you reach the first $1,000. Not by guessing 10 times, by improving one thing again and again. Once you pick the idea, use Claude to build it. But don't ask for the final product first. That usually creates a messy dump. Start with the outline. The outline controls the product. It keeps the result focused. I ask Claude for the smallest useful version. That phrase matters. Not the biggest version, not the most impressive version. The smallest version someone would still pay for. For a template product, the outline is simple. A quick start guide, the main template, example entries, a checklist, a simple action plan. That's enough. The product should feel complete, not bloated. The buyer should set it up in under an hour. That makes the value feel immediate. If it takes days, they may never use it. If they never use it, they won't trust you again. So short isn't lazy, short is strategic. Then Claude can turn the outline into the template. Ask for fill-in-the-blank sections. Ask for examples. Ask for simple instructions. Ask for common mistakes. Ask for a quick start version. That last part helps a lot. People want to know where to begin. A good template removes confusion. It tells them what to do first, then what to do next, then how to finish. For a content planner, Claude can create prompts. It can create weekly posting categories. It can create hooks. It can create content angles. It can create a simple posting rhythm, but keep it controlled. Don't add 50 categories. Don't add 200 prompts. More is not always better. Most of the time, more creates overwhelm. A product sells from a clear outcome. It gets used when it feels easy. That's the balance. Claude can generate too much. Your job is to remove. Cut repeated sections. Cut theory. Cut anything that doesn't help the result. A beginner product should feel obvious. Open it, read the first page, use the first section, get a quick win. That quick win matters. It makes the buyer feel progress. Progress builds trust. Trust creates reviews, referrals, and future sales. After Claude writes the first draft, improve it by hand. Don't rewrite everything. Just check the clarity. Would a beginner understand this? Can they use it without extra help? Does every section move them forward? Is everything tied to one result? If not, simplify. I also use Claude to tighten the product. I ask it to remove fluff. I ask it to shorten instructions. I ask it to make examples more practical. This is where Claude shines. It turns a rough product into something clean. But you still need judgment. The best product is not the longest. The best product gets the buyer to the result. Once the product exists, the offer comes next. And this is where useful products fail. People build something good, then they describe it badly. They list features. They explain what's inside. They forget to sell the outcome. Buyers don't care about your file. They care about their problem. So use Claude to build the offer. Start the product description with the pain, not with the product. Don't lead with this. This is a Notion content planner with templates. That's okay, but it's weak. Lead with this instead. Plan a full week of content in under 30 minutes. That's clearer. It sells the result. Then the product details support that promise. Ask Claude for several sales angles. The first angle is rarely the best. Ask for an angle based on speed. Ask for one based on simplicity. Ask for one based on avoiding mistakes. Ask for one based on getting clients. Then compare them. The best angle feels specific. It makes the buyer think, that's my problem. Benefit bullets matter too. Weak bullets describe files. Strong bullets describe outcomes. Weak bullet includes 10 content prompts. Strong bullet, stop staring at a blank page before posting. Weak bullet includes a weekly planner. Strong bullet, know exactly what to publish each day. Weak bullet includes examples. Strong bullet, copy proven angles instead of guessing. That's the difference. Features explain what it is. Benefits explain why it matters. Claude can turn features into benefits fast. Use that. Make the outcome obvious. A confused buyer doesn't buy. They might like the idea. They might save the page, but they won't check out. The promise must be simple. One product, one buyer, one result. Help new coaches plan content. Help Etsy sellers improve listings. Help freelancers send better proposals. Don't promise everything. Don't say it will build their whole business. That sounds fake. Simple promises feel believable. Believable offers convert better. Now, pricing. For a first product, keep the price low. Not free. Free gives weak feedback, but keep it low enough to reduce risk. $9 to $29 usually works. It depends on the product. If it saves time, you can charge more. If it helps make money, you can charge more. If it's basic organization, charge less. Your first goal is not maximum price. Your first goal is proof. Proof creates confidence. Confidence leads to better products. Better products can charge more later. Now we need traffic. This is where people panic. They think they need ads. They think they need a huge audience. They think they need to go viral. You don't need that first. You need simple distribution. Claude can help with traffic, but it can't replace posting. The product gives you content ideas. Every pain point becomes a post. Every benefit becomes a post. Every example becomes a post. Every mistake becomes a post. This is why one clear product helps. It creates focused content. If your product helps coaches plan content, post about that. Talk about content mistakes. Talk about simple planning systems. Talk about hook ideas. Talk about weekly schedules. Talk about why they're inconsistent. Each post points back to the product. Not aggressively, just clearly. The content should prove you understand the buyer. That builds trust before the sale. Claude can turn one core idea into many posts. Start with one message. Coaches don't need more ideas. They need a repeatable posting system. Then ask Claude for short posts from that message. Make one a checklist, make one a mistake list, make one a before and after, make one a quick tip, make one a short story. Now one idea becomes distribution. That keeps content simple. You're not making random content. You're creating demand for the product. That's the hidden advantage. Most beginners post all over the place. One day AI tools, next day mindset, next day business quotes. That confuses buyers. Focused content works better. It attracts the right people. It trains them to see the problem. Then the product feels like the next step. Post where buyers already spend time. Don't pick a platform just because you like it. Start with the buyer. Creators may be on TikTok, YouTube Shorts, or X. Etsy sellers may be in Facebook groups or Pinterest. Freelancers may be on LinkedIn or Reddit. Coaches may be on Instagram or LinkedIn. Pick one or two places. Don't post everywhere at first. That creates chaos. The goal is simple testing. Can you get attention from the right buyer? Can you get clicks? Can you get a few sales? That is enough data. Claude can format posts for each platform, but keep the message consistent. The buyer problem stays the same, only the format changes. A short post can become a thread. A thread can become a short video script. A video script can become an email. An email can become sales page copy. That's leverage, but don't make it complex. Start with one core idea each day. Turn it into one post. Mention the product when it fits, then track clicks. Traffic is not about being everywhere. It's about being clear often enough. Consistency beats random bursts. You want buyers to see the same problem repeatedly. Then your product feels familiar. Familiar feels safer. Safer gets more sales. Now let's talk about the setup. Keep this part boring. Boring is good here. Beginners ruin it with complicated funnels. They add upsells, they add email sequences, they add webinars, they build landing pages for weeks. You don't need that for your first $1,000. Use a low-cost digital product. Use a simple checkout page. Use one clear call to action. Keep the path short. Someone sees your content. They click the link. They read the offer. They buy the product. That's it. Every extra step loses people. Don't make them book a call. Don't make them watch a webinar. Don't make them fill out a survey. Not for a simple product. A simple product needs a simple sale. Use Gumroad, use PayHip, use StanStore, use Lemon Squeezy. The tool doesn't matter much. The clarity matters more. Your checkout page needs 5 things: a strong headline, a short explanation, benefit bullets, a preview of what's included, one clear buy button. That's enough. Claude can write the first version. Then you improve it with buyer language. Use the exact words buyers use. If they say content feels overwhelming, use that. If they say they never know what to post, use that. If they say listings take too long, use that. Buyer language converts better than clever copy. Clever copy sounds impressive. Buyer language sounds familiar, and familiar sells. Keep the call to action direct. Get the template, download the planner, start using it today. Don't use vague buttons. Learn more is weak. Explore now is weak. Discover more is weak. Tell them what happens next. The buyer should know what they receive. They should know how fast they can use it. They should know who it's for. They should know what problem it solves. Then track what people do. This part is simple, but it's powerful. If posts get views but no clicks, fix the call to action. If links get clicks but no sales, fix the offer. If sales happen, improve traffic. Don't guess, watch behavior. Clicks show interest, sales show trust, refunds show mismatch, questions show confusion. Every signal tells you what to improve. This is why speed matters. A product in the market teaches you. A product in your notes teaches nothing. Most people wait for confidence before launching. That's backwards. You get confidence after real feedback, not before. Your first version will be imperfect. That's fine. The market doesn't reward hidden perfection. It rewards useful products people can buy. The first $1,000 usually comes down to simple math. At $20, you need 50 sales. At $25, you need 40 sales. At $10, you need 100 sales. That sounds possible because it is. You don't need millions of views. You need targeted attention. You need a clear pain point. You need a useful product. You need a simple offer. You need enough traffic to test. Claude helps compress the work. Research gets faster. Outlining gets faster. Writing gets faster. Sales copy gets faster. Content ideas get faster. But the system still needs execution. This is not passive income on day one, and it's not full automation. The people making money are shipping. They're testing. They're cutting weak ideas. They're improving from clicks and sales. That is the real advantage. Fake AI side hustles promise easy money. They make it sound automatic. Generate random products, upload them somewhere. Then wait. That rarely works. Markets aren't empty. Buyers aren't stupid. People pay when a product solves something specific. Don't wait for the perfect idea. Don't build a massive course. Don't spend weeks designing a logo. Build the smallest useful version today. Put it in front of real buyers. Watch what they click. Watch what they ignore. Then make the next version better. If you want to make money online with Claude, start small. Build one product today. Then test it with real traffic. That's the opportunity. So avoid generic prompt packs. Avoid giant low-quality bundles. Avoid products made for everyone. Avoid ideas with no clear buyer. Avoid anything you can't explain in one sentence. Instead, build one useful asset. Solve one annoying problem. Package it clearly. Drive simple traffic. Improve based on results. That's the workflow. Here is the beginner version. Pick a buyer group. Find repeated pain points. Choose one painful workflow. Build a small template with Claude. Write a clear offer. Post content around the problem. Send people to one checkout page. Track clicks and sales. Improve the product and offer. Repeat until the numbers work. It's not complicated. It's just focused. And focus is what most beginners are missing. They don't need more AI tools. They need a smaller target. They need a faster feedback loop. They need a product buyers understand instantly. Claude makes that easier, but only if you use it the right way. Use Claude to understand the buyer. Use Claude to structure the product. Use Claude to simplify the offer. Use Claude to create content from one idea. Don't use Claude to avoid selling. Selling is where the proof happens. That's how beginners can reach their first $1,000. It starts with one useful product. It starts with one clear buyer. It starts with one problem worth solving. Not easy money, not fake automation. A simple product built fast, tested fast, and improved fast.